Have you ever taken a really nice and sharp photo and then uploaded it on your social media and noticed that the image quality got degraded? I experienced it a lot and I found out a way to avoid this. Exporting your images to match the platform you are uploading it to can really help in preserving the quality and resolution of your images. So, let's go back to Adobe Lightroom. So to export, you just click on the image that you want to export. So let's say we want this image of the dumpling and this chicken steak and this close-up photo of the chicken steak and this one. So you just click on File and then click on Export. And then, you know me, I want to keep my files organized. So I choose the folder where I want for these photos to go. So I want it to go to my hard drive, and then photos and videos, and the client shoot, and then the photos, and then Lightroom edited photos. So I'll just choose it here, and I'll put it in a subfolder, let's say for Instagram. So all of these photos will follow my export specifically for Instagram, and these photos will obviously go to Instagram. So I can rename it to just custom naming sequence. So I'll just put here Taiwanese food. And then I'll leave the quality to 100. So I want to make sure I preserve the resolution and quality of this image. I won't be limiting the file size, but I will be resizing to fit. So for Instagram, standard is 1080 or 1080, and then for the resolution, it doesn't really, like, if you go above 72, it's not very noticeable when you're viewing it on a digital product or on your screen. So bumping it up to, let's say, 300 won't make much of a difference, but then it will just enlarge the file size. So let's keep it on standard, which is 72, standard for digital devices. And then sharpen for screen, and just, personal preference. You can do low, standard, or high. You can even, check your images, try to export it in different ways. But then this is just like how I do it for most of my photo shoots. And then, yes, I include all the metadata. And I don't do watermarking. And I don't do anything after exporting or post-processing. So basically, that is it. And then I just hit on export. And it will export these files. So it will go to this folder. So my hard drive and photo and video, Taiwanese cafe, photos, and Lightroom edited for Instagram. And here are my photos for Instagram, ready to be uploaded. Now, what if I want to upload it to Facebook? So same thing, same selection, and then just go to File, go back to Lightroom, and then go to File, Export, and then this time for Facebook. So we are organized, and they don't mix. For Facebook, same custom name, and then the quality still 100. Now for the image sizing, for Facebook, standard is 2048 or 2048 pixels. Again, resolution, same thing, 72 pixels per inch. That's the standard for digital products. Same thing, sharpen for screen, and just standard for me, and keeping the rest of the settings the same. So basically, I just changed the image sizing, and that's it. And same thing, export it. Now, what if you want to export it for best and high quality because the client wants to print it? Let's say for a poster or any type of printing. What you can do is export it in high resolution. So same thing, export, and then this time let's rename it to for printing or for print. So same name. Again, quality, make sure it's always in 100 to preserve all the resolution and the best quality. Don't resize to fit. And then what I do is change the resolution to 300 or to the maximum, or depending on the requirement for the print. Let's say if it's a really big print, then maybe you can bump it up to 600. I don't know, but for me, for client requests or for prints, I just bump it up to 300, and then I change the sharpen for matte paper or glossy paper. It depends. So let's say matte, and then you can go high here because you want it to appear high resolution when printed. So you can go with that and just click on export. Just note that it will just take a little longer to export because the image file is bigger. But then that's it. You were able to export, or we were able to export our images for different purposes. So for Facebook, for Instagram, and for print. So here are our images. Don't worry, I have included a PDF file with the exporting settings that you can use in your future food photography photo shoots. Next is sharing your work, sharing it with your client and with the world. Remember the tips from the earlier lesson? One way to get clients is by constantly sharing your work, especially online. Make sure you don't skip this part. I also give my 200% for every photo shoot so I can get repeat clients, or I will be recommended. My favorite way of getting clients is through recommendations and referrals. You know how the old saying goes, there is no traffic after the extra mile. So don't hesitate in going the extra mile for your clients. It is really worth it. Well done! This is the final step in my workflow. The next video is just a little recap of all the things I shared in this class and a cheesy goodbye message. I hope to still see you there.